Welcome back. You're still watching Nile Cruise and heading to another guest, the Secretary General of Muhammad Ali Palace, Hadeer, Adel, Elewa. I'd like to thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. Well, Hadeer, first of all, I'd like you to tell us more about Prince Muhammad Ali.
Okay. Prince Muhammad Ali, son of Khedive Muhammad Tawfiq and grandchild of Khedive Ismail. And he is also the grandchild of Muhammad Ali Bashar. Okay. He was born in 1875 and died 1955. He bought this place, the palace, we are here in it. He bought it 1902 and started to building in it 1903.
Okay.
He was as I told you, he was the child of Muhammad Tawfiq and also Amina Hanem Ilham. She is his mother, the mother of benefactors. He has another brother, Khedive Abbas II, and also two sisters. I think that's enough for him.
Interesting, and definitely, what is beyond his the knowledge? You mentioned a lot of data about Muhammad Ali and the palace, but what is more about what is the stories about Muhammad Ali?
The story about what his knowledge
about him, the things that people knew him about, things he have done, achievements that he created in his, the time where he was there.
Prince Muhammad Ali, he was architectural. This
yes.
First thing you have to know, or people have to know, he was architectural, and he made the design of the palace himself. He liked riding horses. He took knowledge in Switzerland, not in Egypt only. In Egypt, and then he traveled with his brother Khedive Abbas II.
Yes.
They traveled to Switzerland together to complete their learning, their education, and then they come Egypt after the death of Khedive Muhammad Tawfiq. The most or the marvelous achievement he do is the palace we are in it. It's the most thing.
Now, as the Secretary General of the palace, this is a very beautiful palace. It's rich. It has many, like the complex itself has many halls and galleries, some of them connected, some are separate. So would you give us a deeper glimpse of it?
Okay. The palace we are in it, he started building in it 1903. It contains of many buildings, the reception hall and the residence hall, the throne hall, the golden hall, which are in it, and also the tower and the mosque and the hunting museum. This all the places inside the palace. Every place has its calligraphy and its decorations. All the fiance in the palace from Turkey. This is the most marvelous things in the place. All the fiance from Turkey. Special order for the prince from Turkey.
There is, this mix and diversity in the palace. You see the planting in a special way, the walls, the ceilings, and everything is like, has a mix of flavors.
Yes. Yes, because the prince started building in that palace because he wanted to collect all the decorations from all places in just one place. He collects and he writes this word, this sentence in the front of the door.
Yes.
The entrance door.
What does it say?
He said that he started building this place because he wanted to collect all the Islamic decorations in just one place. He said that. And he put the plans and the designs of the palace himself and helped him in that Ma'allim Muhammad Afifi or engineer Muhammad Afifi.
Yes. So it's all about.
He was a supervisor. Ma'allim Muhammad Afifi, our prince, engineer Muhammad Afifi, was a supervisor for the craftsmen who built with him this palace.
So it's all about the Islamic architecture, the various types.
Yes, the various
Turkish,
Islamic
Persian,
architecture
yes.
from many places.
But I guess also there are the Renaissance style as well, because if we look in some of, like the hall here, if we look at the ceiling, it's very Rococo and Baroque style. If we look at, for instance, the coronation hall, there are certain, the chandeliers and even the crystal, it's from the Czech Republic and so on. So I think also there is a European touch in it as well. There is a Moorish touch in it as well.
European touch and Turkish touch, and there is also, you can see in the reception hall, we have the hall in the second floor
Yes.
which is from Syria.
Yes.
This is design of Syria, and another hall from Morocco. It's Moroccan design.
The
Many
Moorish
designs
one.
you can see in
Yes.
the place. Yes, you can see many designs.
Yes. Now, I'd like to ask you more about the palace itself, because beyond the entrance where there is the beautiful blue tiles and the beautiful, let's say, fireplace and the clock, the
Many
wooden clock.
fireplaces. Yes, we have many fireplaces in the
Yes.
palace.
It's so beautiful. I feel that the study of the prince is quite unique. So, would you tell us a bit about it?
The study of the prince, I
Yes,
told you that
yes.
he studied engineer.
Inside the
Yes.
palace, there is a study area and then a reception area in front of it.
Study area? No.
Yeah, where his desk is.
Where his desk, he desk in Switzerland, and then he buried here in Egypt. But there is no place for
not where
study.
he's, not the study. It's the place like where he has like there is this
A
writing desk.
There's
Yes.
a place he has his desk, yes, in the
Yes.
residence hall, yes. Here he have two desks. Yeah.
Yes.
Here in the palace he have two desks. Both of them in the residence hall.
Yes.
One on the blue salon and the other in the upper floor.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a privacy place.
I understand that these are quite unique and very beautiful.
All things in the palace are unique because he collects all the architectural things and all the Islamic architecture in one place. He also he also do the palace as many buildings. Every building has its job. The reception hall is for reception people, to receive people and to give them the greeting cards in the plates. The residence hall is a more privacy place. No one come inside the privacy hall, even if his family. And the throne hall, it's for meeting the ambassadors and presidents of other places. And also there is a floor in the throne hall for only his mother, for Emina Halim Ilhami, just for his mother. Every place has its unique style and unique job.
Yes. So, is it allowed to go to the residence hall and see the furniture? And does it have the furniture that
Yes.
you used?
Yes,
Okay.
all the furniture he used very simple. All the unique things here are the ceilings. Ceilings and walls are the very unique things. But the furniture is more simply.
Yes.
He put all the decoration, all his designs in the ceilings and the walls.
And the walls, yes.
But the furniture, you can see simple sofas and simple chairs. It's not over
Yes.
designed, they're very simply. You can see many fireplaces. Some of them are from faience, covered by faience, and one of it's wood. It's from sandalwood, all of it from sandalwood.
Yes.
Indian sandalwood, which is odored. When you put a coal in it, you smell a very nice odor.
I also like the dining room. It has so many silver in it as well.
Dining room,
Yes. Would you tell us a bit about it and the layout of it? When I looked, it's from a distance because you have to, there is the red cord.
Yes.
And then I noticed that there are so many also silverware in it as well.
Yes, all the things are silver inside it. All the plates he was used are silver and copper, and also the spoons, the plates, everything are, most of them are from silver. The dining room, simple like our dining rooms. It's a table and chairs. Some of chairs have accessories. It's from silver. The dining room also, its ceilings covered something like trump. Trump as the columns we see here,
yes.
something like this. It's also, I think
it's beautiful. It's just
it's
amazing.
full of calligraphy from Quran. That's
Yes.
the most things unique in it is full of calligraphy from Quran. All the palace full of calligraphy from the Quran. In the mosque also calligraphy from the Quran.
Yes. What about the tourists that visit here? Do you get a lot of tourists to be visiting this?
Yes,
the
lot of
Prince Palace?
tours, especially the students, schools and universities. We have
Okay.
a lot of tours, yes, for the, even if we are in education time, not in the vacancy, we have many tours with the students.
Domestic tourism or also international tourism? Or it's a mix?
Both of them,
Both of them.
But the most nowadays,
It's domestic.
Domestic,
For
yes.
the studying of the
the
place.
studying people, yes.
Yes.
And also the students from the faculty of art, faculty of art, and also faculty of engineer. All of them come here, come in that time much.
Of course, makes sense.
Because they are drawing all the things in the palace. They are discussing with the doctors about the architectural way and also drawing the samples from the palace, from the ceilings and from the walls.
Do you have a favorite room or a favorite piece that you yourself, Hadeer, like the most?
The residence hall, full of many things. You can see inside it some cupboards which is full of ribbons, ribbons which is a prince taken from another countries. It's not Egyptian.
Yes.
It's a very nice thing. So I love it.
You
Love it more.
Yeah.
Yes. What about the amazing belongings to the prince that is here? What are the
Everything we have here. Everything he belongs. All that place where he lived. He started to live here in 1925.
Yes.
So all the things it's owned to the prince. All the things is his privacy. The pictures of his and his family. We have pictures of his and his family and Sultan Abdul Hamid II, the old Sultan.
Anything
his
remarkable?
His bedroom
Yes.
is very nice. It's a very simple bedroom. No decorations in it, but it's a very simple way.
Yes, it's amazing.
Well, actually, for me, I find it stunning because if we look at the ceiling, it's full of decorations. If we look even at the woodwork and the filigree in it, it's a lot of, even that column to my right side, it's a lot of work. I can't describe that as simple. I see it as amazing, and maybe it's simple compared to his time, but it's so stunning. It's so stunning. How do you feel being and working every single day in such beauty?
You feel like a princess. Because you speak about these columns. If you see these columns from the pharaonic style, it's pharaonic style. In the temples, we have the same like this. It's a pharaonic style, and they take it and put it like an Islamic way. But this style,
The floral motif, the idea of a
yes,
floral
this style
motif.
is from pharaonic style.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Now, tell me more about your job description. Like,
Okay.
what do you do? Is it the registering and preservation? Is it the documentation? Tell me more about it.
Okay, I'm here a curator. First thing, I'm here to open. First, we have to open and close with a curator, not the security only. Open and close the museum at the time, instant time. And also, I'm going in a tour with people, even if Egyptian students, tourists, we go in tours with them. Also, we have to documentary all the things in the place. Every creator of us has its own pieces, his own pieces, and also we documentary our own pieces because it's our responsibility.
Yes. Amazing. Hadeer, Adel, we'd like to thank you very much
Thank you.
for joining us. It has been a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Let's move now to the upcoming break and returning back with more guests.